Hey folks. Right. So today I'm just gonna be playing some Final Fantasy 14. I'm just making a fresh character. So anytime I do a Final Fantasy 14 stream, this is just going to be incredibly like I'm just gonna do whatever I'm doing in the game. I'll go through the storyline stuff. That's fine, but expect to tune in and just see my character like fishing for like 10 hours or something like that. Some nonsense. But yeah, I'll do more stuff, obviously. I'll be chatting with people, anyone who comes in and stuff like that. And I'd also like to, maybe in the future, talk more just about, like, games and game news, because a lot of stuff is interesting. But let me transition us over to my pre-created new lad. Nope, that was not what I said. Whoops. Oh god, it's all going wrong. There we go. There's our cat man. Let's see, how's the audio on this? I could probably take it down a wee notch, but oh no, the name! Don't worry. Duh. That's probably good enough, right? Oh, I started stream, which means a certain cat is wanting attention. Final Fantasy 14 never change. It played a nice magical sound and then just went, oh no, wait. Get in a queue. Hey Val, do you wanna get up in my lap while I play? While that just goes in, I'm just gonna go get a lap bed, I guess, for Cat, because it's nice when he sits in my lap while I play stuff. This is the large crystal mom. Oh, I was moaning in my sleep, was I? And I... Alright. I'll change the size of that. Those text boxes. But let me read out. Don't seem like seasickness. Now that I look at you, it'll be the Aether then, I reckon. A little more sensitive to the stuff than other UCC. And we ain't too far from Vilbrand now, which is chock full of Aetherites. No need to fret though, you'll soon get used to it. Ugh. Might as well be blooming seasickness. Ship's leaping around like a demented chocobo today. Reckon I might head out on deck, get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa Lamensa's still a fair ways off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them youngins don't care much for conversation, see? Oh dear, it's the twins. Oh dear. Hey road, Brendan's the name, and peddling's me trade. Jesus Christ, that's foggy. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lad, judging by your unusual garments to say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business these days, especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? I guess I just like being the big strong boy. Power, as in power to do good. Yes, power to do good, definitely, absolutely. Like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that. I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft in the adventure business. Once you make port, you best sign yourself up with the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join the guild neither. Limps is home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to swing an axe or even to sling a spell, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember though, there's more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Ships off the starboard bow! Pirate colors! Well, I'm pretty sure Limsa is like 80% pirates. Have you no sense? Get below. But you have got an axe. Look at me. I can take on everything here. Ain't scared no pirates. Look at them. Chumps. Or not, never mind. What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying lamenting colors. Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. Man, I wish I could voice act. That'd be neat. You can rest easy, friends. We made it out of the cannon range. No buccaneers bark. Buccaneer's bark will catch his flighty temptress once the wind set in her sails. Are you okay, sir? Like, what was that line? It's too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept his head on his shoulders. I reckon I'd lost mine otherwise. If them pirates gave up the chase, you must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we? Sure thing, Brennan. I do not remember if we see ever again after this bit. By the by, is this your first trip to Lamensa? No. I am a native, technically. Thought not. But I'll wager there's been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journey to itinerant to apprise you of the current state of affairs. Limsa Lamensa prides itself on being the Yorsa's foremost naval power. weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates, but thanks to the current Admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You never guessed she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folks ain't so quick to change, and with the town full of liberty-loving ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us right now. And if it weren't bad enough, I'd heard that the Sahagan are raiding the coast just as bold as you, Pete. Please. 1 second. Cat moment. Cat moment. Come here. Oof. Them the sea-dwelling beastmen the locusts call fishbacks, in case you didn't know. Ah, long lost. Land ho! Behold, Limsa Lumensa, nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Lymian. Lumelaine? Goddess of navigation. Come here, Belle.
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotama Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Lominsa. To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Limelaine. What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
Here he is. There's the boy. Man. Here's where we part ways, son. Off to the markets delivering me wares. Then it's on to the high road for me. Here, want you to have this. By the way, thanks for saving me arse earlier. I don't know what I did. Did I just push him over? I mean, that's fine. I'm okay with pushing people over. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Or here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider it square.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on his life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
It's fucking ominous shit to say. Whatever. Right. I mean you. This is my district, and I make my business know all the scum that washes upon it. Fuck, man, I just got here. An adventure fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lad. I haven't got all day. Right, let me move my boy. Welcome to Limsa. Gamepad. Yep. Oof, game. There we go. Ah, shit, I'm still in tutorial mode. I will turn off some of that shit. Let's start. But we got more tutorial or opening. And I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. Without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. Not far, just head straight down the street and speak with Greffar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Baderon. He's the proprietor of the wrench. He might curse like an Aelson sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. Got all that. Now run along. May the navigator guide you on your journey. And imagine if I could actually do voice acting. That would make this sound better. Oof. How do I fucking turn off? Hey game. Wish to. Do. Settings. I'll fucking figure it out later. Primarily, I just want to fucking turn off the stupid tutorials, because I know how to play this fucking thing. Welcome to Limsa. If you have a mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Take the Crow's Lift. Do I have fucking 16 like letters? I don't know. Greetings to you, lad. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for a drink, are you? You come from mine to try your... Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have so many problems. Try to mind your adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. Name's Baudron, and this is the most hospitable of hosteleries in the Drowning Wench. There's also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we got a desk especially for handling guild business. And why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting me throats of me regulars. Adventurers have an knack for fighting trouble, see? Not that I need it in these parts, on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, be sure it's to kill a lot of us. This town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again, you'll see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. You can blame him. After everything else happened, yours took a mighty blow during Calamity, but our ohms weren't the only thing that got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-stand bastard of a dragon. Oop. 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 Oh my god, game. No, don't. None of the folks that saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an hard night in the ale. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's a group of adventurers that what laid down their lives to drag Yorza back from the brink, when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though, we ain't forgotten what they did for us. This goddamn calamity spawned memory loss, robbed us of their names. Won't even let us picture their damn faces. It's like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare, and that's how every bugger describes it, by the way. Give or take the odd gull. Is this what's got people calling these heroes the warriors of light? Limps is ever gonna put this time of darkness behind it. It's gonna need adventurers to help banish the fear. It's gonna need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. And that's why we can give to an adventurer his effort well spent. What do you say, lad? You willing to lend us your strength? I see. I'm navigator and all. I knew she'd steer you my way for a reason. Sorry, I was checking something. Listen to me yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. It's high time we got your mark in me book. Put your scroll right there. The Fuzz Bottom, is it? Fine name that is. Yes. Yes. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Venturers Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friends signals, were you? Look at that fucking smug-ass face and that shithead. And his absurdly smooth-ass chest. Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You got the wrong bloke. It's fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. A lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? You are surely aware of the Rinsey kidnappings. Respectfully then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the royalty of even our closest friends is royalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Aye, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry though. I keep one eye open at all times. Me and two more often than not. Now, sir, I'll say you to a tankard of me finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Otter watered down cup of piss like Jesus. Like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. Wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Merlthor, but that don't mean you won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying to be sat on. So kick him off him every boot, eh? I don't know. I'm not even trying an accent anymore. I'm just reading this shit out. You'll have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jackets. There's been spade or kidnapped in the sea, and they ain't got a clue who's buying them. Actually, they're taking to clapping irons and everyone who looks vaguely suspicious. Which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal though. Us Liminsons can be an headstrong bunch of bastards. 'Tis true, but given time, we'll grow on you. Now, where was I? Oh aye, welcome to Limsa Mensa, where the sea's as green as the faces of my patrons after a few too many blackberry whiskies. Take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning ye the ways of the city. Yes, give me money. Blah blah blah. There we go. Shit down there. West, because I think he's not going to let us do anything. Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks, what'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down the floor to then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetherite, a device what can move you from one place to another in a blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetherite where you want to go to, of course. Have a chat with the Yellowjack guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. Okay, I am going to just skip the shit out of this because this is a man telling me go buy things, go attune to like the teleporting mechanic, and then go talk to my guild. I think. Blah 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 blah. Dead. I wanna get to the boring shit. I wanna get to the real meat of this game, which is not doing anything except fishing and crafting. Craft fishing, as I call it. Ah! Asses won't let me fucking just move on. Wow, they let me do that thing that I literally just was about to do anyway. And are now making me do this. You bastards. Okay. There we go. Hello, Chef Turkey. Oh, 1 second. Need to configure one quick thing. I actually don't want to see people's names. Pop, pop, pop. Side, others, side. I simply just want to not show off other player names, so they, I don't know, in rare cases they don't get bothered by me streaming and they're fucking, someone starts talking to them about said to stream. Okay, Henry Francis, Aldskif. Aldskif. Illegal blooms of flowers have just been littered about the road there. Alright. Okay. Ah, another novice adventurer. Aye, Badrin sent more than a few of your kind this way late. Who this? Oh, it's just another Yellowjacket lad. I am Sudamal, one of Yellowjacket's tasked with keeping peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Fear not. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Be prepared for them to say Aether a shit ton in this game. Like, a lot of JRPGs, there's that, like, technology that is called schmooth. They just keep saying that terminology over and over again. Return and teleport, most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. And these devices are found in almost every corner of Yorza. Any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune himself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. Shit teleports us, that's it. That's it. That's all it is. I want to do one more thing. I can't seem to fucking change the size of those dialogue boxes. And I would like them a wee bit larger. I had all this stuff set up, but I forgot that creating a new character kind of fucking does that shit. So, play. Yeah, figure that after. This is Lums's Aetherite Plaza. So, 3 cities in this game, and each one has like a main sort of plaza in it with a big ass crystal like this. What you'll generally find here is everyone doing this constantly. Like, so bards can just play music, like actually queue up a lot of things. I don't know. It's pretty fucking neat, in my opinion, that bards can just play music and like set entire like songs to play. Here's all my shitty shopping will be done. Fine evening to you, sir. Welcome to the replete marketplace in the grand realm of Yorza, where every shelf groans under your weight of wonders born from all 4 corners of the world. Pray, browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from oogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Jesus. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise. Sorry, it's getting my fucking tutorial. I must tend to some cargo, but recently arrived at the docks. Oh, you very good from Bardaron? Whatever could it... My Octant! My Octant! By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the wench, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid. What better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? That's actually really not. That's not payment, folks. Is he paying me an exposure next? With the simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, all you need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Alright, again, just gonna skip this shit because this is literally just... You can buy things here. Have you tried buying things from these people? That's it. That's how you buy things. Now, a few things I have to do, but let's go back upstairs. If I remember how to go upstairs. I think teleporting, which you're used to. Yes, shops. I have to have it named for one, so it's gonna be different having to explore on foot. Most importantly, let's get our lad his class, I guess. Yeah, I'm not new to this game. I haven't like finished all the expansions. I actually only really got up to Heaven's Ward. But I really like this game. So it's Final Fantasy 14 is a weird game where it's being described as, and I'd agree with, a theme park MMO. It's more about kind of like doing events than necessarily, I guess, PvP events or events built from like other players. But it's still like it's really good at what it does, which is why it's enjoyable. And if like you do get like a fairly actual story with it, and the story can get interesting, like actually interesting, which is a surprising things. Like seriously, most MMOs don't have anything, or they're like dull as dishwater in that regard. But that's not what they're going for, so that's understandable. Right, sign up for our big boy club, I'll call it. Any axe worth swimming needs 2 hands on the hafts, and as a blade, what can make short work of a galley's mast? I mean that. Anyway, that's the kind of weapon our members train to use with deceptive swiftness, and all too predictable force. Are you interested in hearing more, lad? Then why don't I give you the short version of the guild's founding history, and we can go from there. It all started with ships. What have ships got to do with axes, you ask? Well, building them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lop down trees for timber. And since only the navigator herself knows when a ship will run afoul of a storm or worse, it makes sense for the crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. It all started with shipbuilding and ship repair. What? Am I boring you? This feels like... I've been watching it like the Great British Bake Off in the original series, where it was just like they cut to the history of like shortbread and stuff. It's kind of like, please shut up about shortbread history and show me the cooks ruining their bakes. As I was saying, any tool on a ship can become a weapon, and the axe was perfect for hooking yourself over the rail of an enemy vessel, letting loose a whirl of steel and generally laying waste to all about you. As more seafarers took up the axe as their weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of the marauder begin to take shape. Especially among pilots, where strength and skill decided your place in the world. With an eye to assembling crews of battle-ready raiders, the pirates started teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to their new recruits. That's how the Marauders Guild came to be. Once the Galadian Accord was signed to unite the Maelstrom and the pirates against Limsa enemies, the whole game changed. The Accord itself was a Jesus, I do not remember this man giving me a history of Limsa. But the Marauders Guild was never the same. It's taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirate elements. It has been reborn as an institution dedicated to naught but the teaching of axe fighting. The members of this crew, of this new Marauders Guild, weren't no greed-driven cutthroats neither. They were warriors that sought to use their martial prowess for the good of society. If mastering an axe is your heart's desire, then you'll find no better arena in which to practice your swings. Think it over, then let me know if you fancy joining our ranks. I have a feeling I'll be seeing more of you soon, lad. Well, yes, I have an axe. Let me use it. Let me swing. Alright then, all it needs to do now is speak to the axe master himself. Sounds simple. I've seen folks slink out the door rather than put themselves in the path that unnerving glare. That's a bloke right there, right. Talk to him. Feel like his mustache could be fuller. Yes, I'm Warzoan Axemaster, they call me. Not the most imaginative titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of Marauder is used to rend, to cleave, and to destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries. We seek to overwhelm them. A Marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat is that of a steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you by Blothoa. But once more I shall challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? I am prepared for carnage. Very well. Your name? Attend me then, well then, da. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the Marauder is a jagged and perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will oft-time be your own. Makes it sound like I'm going to be cutting myself. You stand now as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. You shall wade straight away into combat as befits a novice of our discipline. Go forth and slay the bleating, scurrying, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Limsa Laminsa. Ooh, lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your piteous adversaries this day. Return to me once 3 of each creature have fallen to your blade. Link, my boy. Sorry. Alright. Let's get out there and stab things. Or talk to the pub guy. The main thing is that, so you can switch to like almost any class in this game. I won't have access to change classes yet. I think I need to get to level 10. But it's what makes this game pretty good as well, is you really don't actually need alts in this. Technically, this is my alt character. I just want to do a fresh guy. I think also just so maybe I can pay attention to the story a bit more this time. Last time I smashed through all cutscenes. But we'll be running through with this guy. I'll basically swap out classes as I see fit. And once I get past this kind of initial bulk of like story quest stuff, you're just gonna see me gathering, crafting, doing weird jobs in this place. Ah, there you are. Enjoy your jaunt around the city, did we? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa Laminsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. Now you've got some idea what's where, and you can start exploring the rest of the town. Shown a good ear for listening, lad. Stick with all Balrun, and we'll go far. You get it. Such a fucking genius. Found 3 locations that we pointed at. Yes. So limps are we? Let's see a trip outside. Alright. Give me this. He wants us to go to like the first outside area. Between stream, like I'll play this between like streams and stuff like that, but usually I won't really kind of be doing the same thing, just like with the crafting or just setting up other things. First job that is not on the actual list is I just need to attune all these other crystals. It's entirely so I can just teleport around the city faster. I actually played this game when it had version 1, which was like, I don't know how many people at this point have actually played the original Final Fantasy XIV, but it was terrible. Like, it was aggressively bad. They didn't really think... It was essentially being made by people who've never played an MMO, or have never really made an MMO either. So it had a lot of really stupid fucking ideas. One of them was they didn't want people to play... Like, I'm not getting into this, they didn't want people to play too much, so... There is a Guildhest system, or is it Guildhest quest leaves? Or leave quests. And essentially they're kind of repeatable dailies, but the problem being that you actually this person you can't do it yet. The problem with leave quests was that they were the only thing you could do in that game. They were the only form of quests, so you were honestly just sitting around doing your leave quests for maybe an hour or so, and then you'd be done for the day and be nothing else to do except run about murdering stuff. It's like not a whole lot going on in version 1. There's other issues where you start to notice that the map is just a complete mess of copy-pasted stuff, as well as like what was the other thing? Also, the game ran like absolute shit because they apparently, well, not apparently, I know they did this. They put a like large amount of detail into like everything, and that would be nice in a lot of games, but in an MMO, you need it to run okay. So, for instance, I think it was actually like in the presentation for the second one, a potted plant had as many polygons as a player character. Like, and it was just like, you don't need to put that much into like the characters. It was not good. It was not a fun time. It was a very slow game, very boring, and I bought into the hype for it. I was like super excited to get in the ground floor. I got special edition. I got like the absolute garbage that special editions almost always come with. I played for a month and went like, dear God, I can't play this. This is like super uninteresting. No, they did. They made this, and I'm super surprised that they remade the game basically. Maybe not from the ground up, but like almost from the ground up. And it's taken off like crazy. Like, it's also weird hearing. Definitely with, I think with Shadowbringers that started happening was people going. Please ignore what that music was. But people saying that the story has been the best Final Fantasy story in quite a while, which is impressive. But like, also, sorry, I'm the fucking general chat is distracting as shit, and I really just, you know, give me the bog standard stuff. I think people are having arguments about dips in chat, in general chat. I'm like, please stop. All that shit is hidden. I just don't want to have to deal with that stuff being on screen or being more distracting than anything else. I don't think what else. I need to get all the crystals just to make it easier to get around this place. Also, let's take a look at one more thing. Our lad is wearing too many clothes. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. You can usually find my character like wearing as little as possible in dungeons and stuff. Usually with like one thing I actually love in this game, and at least I like it more than how some other games do cosmetics, is that you get access to transmog or glamour in this case. It's called. Pretty early on, I remember, and it's always fun making outfits in this game. Like, just sometimes you just want equipment pieces just to turn them into glamours to look, just to look pretty. And I wish more games would realize that, especially when it comes to like, just let me do it from the start. Like, just let me wear what I want and then have whatever stat equipment stuff just be a separate entry. What is my next crystal? We're going to use this one. Get back upstairs. Alright. Just missed the culinary stuff. The other reason you might want to, I guess early on, attune to all these crystals is just it gives you access to teleport outside. To one of the... I think it's two, but I'm not sure. Also, so I'm playing Marauder. Marauder's a tanking class. Won't go into like the depths of like how trenching and stuff, but basically I'm the one who's going to be taking as many hits as possible for the team. But we won't really be getting to party play just yet. I doubt we're going to get to it today, especially within a 4-hour time frame. So I'll be too busy doing other things. One moment, let's see, check something. There we go. Yep. I think I need a few levels, or I need to get a certain point in the story to unlock all of these crafting guilds, which, ooh, gonna see so many fucking crafting guilds. Yes. Yeah, okay, level 10 in starting class. That's fine. Yeah. Let's get out there. Welcome to a lot of fights. Here it is. We're doing it. Now I'll have to clean up a few more additional things, but... It's all done, lads. I use controller for this, and if you're like going, why would you ever use controllers? Like, controller is absolutely fine in this game. More than fine. It's almost perfect, I'd say. I've been using it for ages, and being able to like tank and swap between targets perfectly. Obviously, a little bit of fucking checking things, but there's a lot of tips and stuff you can do to make it easier for yourself. Fate system. So, briefly talk about fate system. But yeah, fate system is just like random events happen on a map at like certain times, or like on a cycle of times, and you can just join in. You'll get rewards, money, experience. You don't have to do them if you don't want to, so you just ignore the shit out of them, which I will for the most part, unless it's something fun to like mess about it. Also, what was the other thing with the classes? So you start off, depending on what class you pick, you actually start off in one of the 3 cities. So Marauder, Conjurer, and I think it's just those 2. I can't remember. I think the Rogue is also there, but I don't think you can pick the Rogue from the outset. But they're the ones for Limsa Mensa. The Gladiator, Pugilist, and Thaumaturge are in Ulda, which is kind of the desert city, and then the Lancer is Conjurer, actually, like, whatever. The White Mage one, Lancer, and the Archer are in Gridania, which is like forest elves. Elves everywhere. All elves, all the time, baby. Let's get our alert, lad. Can't even see his fucking head. I'm gonna say so quick. People do not like the fact that Hrothgar, which are the Catmen I'm playing as, have like this insane sort of hunch when they move, like, their posture. I'm like, nah, it's fine. More hunch now, please. If you want to stand up straight, you go play some other race. You must be the adventurer Bodron promised to send along. That Fuzzbottom, wasn't it? Honored his word. That's a good start. I'm Staleworn, the old bastard, as Bodron liked to describe me. This here is my humble orchard. I'm removing H's now because of the other fucking accents those guys had. A good number of lads and lasses working here once terrorized the high seas. If you're wondering why I employ these scrags, well, they used to crew my pirate ship. But the calamity did for our ship, like it did so many others, and I was sore wounded into the bargain. I had to feed myself and my crew somehow, and Admiral Merlib's initiative to get us landlocked buccaneers working the field seemed too fine an offer to refuse. this twink just looking at us like, why is that Catman half naked? Unfortunately, the botanists I called to train him have been wringing their hands in black despair. Jesus. With so much work piling up, I need a tougher soul like you to step in and help where it's needed. You got it. You got it. What do I actually want? Yeah, I just want that. The alternative is I can start just making my own clothes. You get to watch me make garbage when I was living. Yes. Ba-ba-da, ba-ba-da. Let's put on some pants. Pants. Pants? Pants. Perfect. What do I do? Okay. Oh. I'm fine. I'm fine. He's fine. It's grand. I forget, is there someone who I can buy shit from? Or should I just go murder some stuff? Also, I should... Here, in with you. I'm gonna do one other thing. While I do like the music in this game a lot, it's not like... I'm fucking going nuts about it. When I'm doing a lot of boring shit, so... Let us... There we go. I should be playing now. And I'm just gonna lower a lot of Final Fantasy 14. Back to limited. Being lazy and using teleport for this, which I shouldn't. But it's fine. To the Marauders. Surely they'll give me some equipment. In just a few minutes, I will take a short break. It's just I need to lie down as per designated. Oop. Oh, he's offering to give me shit. So, oh yeah, hunting log. Might actually get that done ASAP. Get it out of the way. If you're worried that my big ass hunky cat man is too hot, don't worry, I'll be putting clothes on him soon. Can't have his tits hanging out the whole way. Blah blah blah. Yep, I really did speak with that person. Yeah, right. Leaving again. Yeah, we're off. That symbol just above their head, so we unlock the hunting log, which is basically for every class there's a hunting log that is like kill X amount of monsters, and whenever you complete a list you get a reward of experience and money. Usually it's kind of just you're just doing it kind of to quickly level up other classes. I can't remember when it happens, but the way one of the leveling up works for each class is that you have a primary class that's going to be your primary class is whatever your highest level, like actual combat class is, and then everything else, every other combat class will gain bonus experience as long as they're underneath your primary class's level. So leveling up other classes is a super nightmare, like it might be in other games. Like the job system in this is fantastic because it lets you just kind of like kind of figure out what you actually want to play as, while other ones kind of just locking you in immediately to it. It's kind of sucks. They've sent me to cut rocks. I'm gonna turn down the game. And there we go. do. Last one. There it is. Got my big ass thigh boots on. I'm ready to go, folks. You, give me rewards. Ouch. Ease. Well, I'll do this week quest, and then I will put it on its, like, I don't know, visual mode, where you'll just get nice vista shots of everything. And I'll take a short 10-minute break. Alright. Right. General. There we go. Put it on there for now. Fix all my stuff for that a bit later, but I'll be back in just about 10 minutes. 10-15 minutes. I just need to lie down from my back. So please enjoy this stuff. Or music, and I'll be right back. Okay. There we go. Now let's clean off that stuff. Not that. That. And... Good. Let's get going. We're literally just heading back to hand in these quests. I figure what we'll do is get through like most of the starring shite. But I'm already level 7, so it's not going to take that long for me to start doing start doing less combat orientated things such as gathering, endless gathering. This is just straight up Final Fantasy, isn't it? Or Final Fantasy VII's world map. That's not what I want. Well, not specifically what I want. There we go. Next. There we go. What the shit's happening over there? Someone's just breathing fire everywhere. Whatever, whatever. Getting the Conjurer. This is all for a chess piece. Chess piece that I'll probably very quickly replace. Guys, I literally just came from there. No, it's this area, not that one. Very pretty game. I wonder if I can make it prettier though. Hi, Claire. Hi. Right, well. I don't think I can. I think that's actually just the game itself at this point. Yeah, this girl just wants me to run in and fuck up some crabs. Which I can understand. I can understand the strong need to destroy crabs. All that recently, Baldur's Gate 3 got a massive patch that's like an epilogue now. And it is weird that apparently the size of it is kind of like this is DLC that they're just deciding. Like they're just deciding it's like, no, this should be free, I guess. He's in trouble. Oh, the fucking snipper's got my son. You got it. you have my tits. It's just 3 crabs. How hard could it be? Yeah, I can do this. Ah, bugger and shite. Ah, fuck off, you big ass crabs. Am I actually wearing jewelry? I feel like my character should not be wearing jewelry. Yeah. Child, please look away from me. You ready for the hardest fight of life? don't even think like anything matters in the case of like her. She's fine. And I wish I had the AoE attack for the warrior. Make this a lot quicker. Oh, there's more spawning in. What the fuck is that? He's stealing my glory. Help, small child. On new ability, it's very much not going to be used for quite a while until I get to dungeons. And even then, I kind of forget that I'd need to be pressing defensive options. Thank you, mister. Oh, the Aurochs. Who's this man? Yeah, whatever, kid. Who's this guy in the background? Who's this big bear man? It's in trouble. Blah blah blah. That's a big fucking ring in my character's hand. Let me check my lads. I guess that's all like viable equipment. It's just not really doing a whole lot. Level 8. 2 levels. 2 levels until fishing. Please prepare yourself. Cats are asleep. Maybe about 40 minutes. Well, I will take just about another quick break, feed the boys, be right back. But for now, let's go hand in our shit. I forget, I have an MP bar, but I don't remember if I fucking use it for anything, like ever. Yes. Give me something from my chest. Yeah. Say goodbye to nipples and say hello to odd levels of defense. Level 10. That's not going to be too far anyway. If there's any quest to give like equipment, I'll probably just nab them to save time. So I have to get some more equipment for this lad. For the story quest. We don't have anything. Hey Dagda. His voice is staring at me. You okay? Shit's worthless. What about you? Also worthless. Well. Not entirely. What the fuck do you want me to do? What about you, sprite person? I can do sprite stuff. That'll give me a... Never mind. I am very much looking forward to the Final Fantasy Remake, 7 Remake Part 2. It just... I just really like that game. Or I really like the remake for the first one, so... Just hoping the second one kind of pulls it off as well. I'm not sure how it's going to do with, like, open world stuff. Because, I'll put it out there that the initial remake, or the first remake, was pretty concise in how it wanted you to, like, flow through the game. And I'm just worried that, like, making an open world without thinking too hard about it, they might, you know, mess it up a wee bit. Open worlds aren't just like, you just convert whatever your game is to it. You kind of have to take into account what players will be doing. I really liked the remake's fighting system though, or battle system. I know they changed in DLC, but like it felt the way it wanted you to just continuously like try to use a character, have them like activate an ability, and just while that animation is going off for whatever ability it is, you just can swap over to someone else to start building up their ATB. And you sort of get into a flow of switching characters. Definitely one of the things I really liked about that combat system. And it's something that I just haven't really seen done in other games. Like, they could have just made it like the... They could have just made it like just a... You only really control one character, but I'm very happy that they didn't. Not to mention that it still feels like it's got some strategy to it. And I think the worst thing I can really say about Final Fantasy VII Remake was just the amount of scenes that have that like auto walk stuff going on aren't particularly fun to sit through. I hate that. I hate any game that like gives you those cutscenes where like, yes, you have control of your character, but it's making you slow down. And there's no way to skip those scenes. It's head-wrecking to me. I just want to like, I would like to, if I'm replaying, especially if you give me a hard mode, for instance. I'm not here for story the second time around. I'm literally just here to do whatever the combat challenges you got. And that's something actually like I think I hate for both 7 Remake and 16. Is like putting your difficulty after feels kind of shit. Like after you finish the game. Because I don't always want to like replay an entire game immediately afterwards for that content. We're just not having any hard mode to start a game with. Almost done with this fate. I think if I do a fate or two, I'll probably just get to level 10. And some cash and shit like that, but... That's it. Definitely, like, I've been waiting on certain games. Certain games have been coming out that I just completely forgot about. I forgot about that Mario RPG remake that came out. I've been playing a bit of that. It's actually very good, I have to say. I'm impressed by both how it looks and how much it's kind of oddly kept faithful to the original. That's for better or worse in a few cases. They've done like full cutscenes for certain events. I will say that it's very weird having done full cutscenes for events where they're not voiced, but characters do talk. I'm not asking for like I don't really actually always like voice acting in games, but it's weird when a game doesn't have voice acting but tries to do a full motion sort of video instead of or full motion like animations, something that the character's talking. Beast gauge unlocked. Let me move that incredibly stupid fucking location for the beast gauge. Alright. You sit over there or something. Also simple. I actually have some settings I should load up onto this. I used to play WoW a fair bit when I was younger. Don't anymore, obviously. But it's nice every once in a while hopping back into an MMO. I tend to, like, I don't like, I'm not super social, I'm kind of like shy an awful lot, but I do enjoy playing these MMOs because it's actually fun doing co-op stuff that has this MMO structure of like a tank, a healer, and DPS, and I like playing tank in these games. Or just about having like something that can what's the term I'm looking for here? Just being able to like just play something that feels like there's at least a base idea of like you have to be playing co-op to progress. What am I not equipped with? Or what do I need in my slots? 5. So I need hands, legs, and a hat, I think. I mean, I could probably make something, but let's just grab some cheap shit. No, I'm not ready to make anything yet. Game won't let me. I don't even have enough fucking money. Anyway, let's put on a sexy eye patch. Look at her, lad. Yeah, it looks like a fucking hot mess. Let's go. Oh, is the icon? Should the icon not be red at the moment? This is apparently okay and grand. Got everything I need. You have anything though? Orange juice. No one wants orange juice, you loser. I just got one of those. So. Luckily, quests as well that have equipment as rewards tend to give you also the option to take like money to trade back in. Yes. One thing in the game I kind of forgot about as well is like there's consumables like potions and ethers and high potion stuff, and I almost always forget about them. Abductions. I'm gonna let the auto text advance just run through these. You all read it while I just take a look at some other things. My voice is tired of reading all of this dialogue, so. Trying to balance that text advance, Jesus Christ. Alright. What do you need us to do, old man? Sasang Groddle. Wonder if I'll get pants. Well, I don't actually need to turn that shit on, but whatever, I like it. Oh, they give me overpower. all. I can both move and redirect all of my fucking abilities. I'll do a full cleanup of that later, but I think I have some of the help areas saved. Oh, right, they want me to... Where's the entrance to that? Oh, that's south. Grant. I think I finished this, and then I've got a wee bit of, like, I think I got downtime to learn crafting and stuff. Oh, wow. Logie. Just this? Oh. I like having combos in a certain direction. The daunting log stuff, like, I just feel like I might as well do it when I see him. I shouldn't really need to aggressively hunt them down, especially for your main class. Time for more.
I am the waves that bear. I am the winds that guide. I am the evening stars. I am the morning sky. I am born of the sea, and there shall I die. Thus reads the sailor's requiem, carved into yonder stone. Such words well describe the manner in which the citizens of Limsa Lominsa live their lives. It is both a litany against misfortune for those out on the waves, and a prayer that the souls of those who perish on land might find their way back to the sea. Ah, you are the adventurer I've seen around Summerford Farms. I thought myself on the trail of the kidnappers, but it would seem I have missed my mark. Or perhaps not. As I suspected, the etheric disturbance here is no natural occurrence. Nor is it a coincidence that the two of us should come here in search of those responsible for the disappearances, only to be attacked.
Why are you talking like that?
But who stands to benefit from the keeping of this secret?
Lady and monsters attacking us, please.
Let us attend to the task at hand.
Like a stage play. Yeah, I don't need to. I just worry about whatever she's talking about. Murder this. One thing I like won't see for quite a while, but like I feel like that each character, or the main characters, what's your face here is like I guess main character in this game. But they each get kind of a glow up between expansions. It's pretty cool. Hi, just mere rainbow. How you doing? Just doing some random Final Fantasy stuff. I'm grand. Back from physio. I'm just relaxing with little Fantasy 14. I'm barely paying attention to what enemies are here. Ah, perfect. Tell me your secrets, lady.
Phew.
Yeah, an EU server. I thought those didn't exist. Aw, thank you for following. Nice to have you here. Hope you're ready for excessive fishing. Like, oh no, we ain't playing this for like, it's, I don't know, award-winning story or whatever. We got crafting to do. World's destruction can wait. Ooh. I've realized from that blinding white light that I need to turn on the fucking light in this room. Nice ass shot.
Crystal bearer.
Alright, hopefully I'll unlock Glamour soon. This won't be...
I am Hyden.
Well, his suit will be more coordinated, I guess.
A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
Big rock. Rock
By
mom.
thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
The man has no legs.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Game, I need you to stop having blinding white lights all over the screen.
Awake again, are we? Aha! The poor creature's fury was kindled with cruel forethought. See this blade? I found it in the Gubu's back. I have seen knives of this kind before. They are most commonly used for the cutting of rope. It would appear our culprits are seafaring men of some persuasion, piratical being the most probable. In any event, you seem much recovered from your sudden affliction. I confess, I was rather taken aback when you collapsed at the very moment of our victory. Mayhap a surfeit of ether?
Mayhaps.
I beg your pardon. A towering crystal. I'm sure I don't... Oh! Well, well. This has been a day of unexpected revelations. I must continue my investigation. In the meantime, I suggest you deliver this knife to your patron, along with a warning concerning the pirate's probable involvement in this murky business. The days ahead promise little rest, I fear. May our paths cross again, under the light of the crystal.
Mayhaps. Yea, verily. I forgot how much this game had kind of like ye old England speak. I just want to change one other thing. I want the voice to be nice and high, but I want everything else to like drop. Wait. Let's get our butts over to the, I don't know, wherever that old man was. Time's it. Alright, we got 14 minutes until I must feed cats. Shake her butt over. I kinda wish I could, like, whenever my character talks in cutscenes, or like moves his mouth, I kind of was hoping I could just sub in like Banjo-Kazooie character talking sounds. Whenever he talks, it's just like or have my character pantomime what he's trying to say. Gabbing about me. Here's a knife. Sorry, is this a fucking remix? Yeah, it is. Someone made a remix of Birth of a God. Weird. Give me some juice, old man. Yep. Time to beat up some people, I guess, for slacking, which that doesn't sound great. They'll never fight. They'll always be positing each other, but those fucking guys will never fucking fight. I'm probably gonna get fucking content ID'd by Square for using half of these fucking remixes of music. Where's the slacking shithead? You outside? Come back to me, shithead. There he is. Yeah. Yes. Get back to work. Why am I guessing what you had for lunch? Ah, shit, that's not actually all terrain. Can't wait till I get a fucking mount. I haven't actually played this game without a mount or flying mounts for that matter in quite a while. Where is he? I know you're around here, you shithead. There you are. They keep asking me to, like, guess something. What the fuck does, like, work is for the weak and witless? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's the grapes! Yeah. They're not as crystally as I remember them being. But yeah, I remember people making resin prints of those crystal grapes. It was like perfectly cut grapes. It was fantastic looking. They could probably make something really nice out of that. Bitch, I can fucking destroy you. Do not threaten me. All these guys are so fucking shitty. I forgot if I came to this thing. No, I did not. I keep forgetting about that. Time for another these quests. The most fun quests where you have to literally fucking emote at someone to progress. Which is fine if you're generally using mouse and keyboard, but just annoying if you're just kind of casually playing on a couch or a Steam Deck. That was actually something weird when I was playing through Final Fantasy XVI, which, again, I haven't finished Final Fantasy XVI, I'll get around to it. But it had, like, I know it's made by the same people as 14, but it had weird mannerisms, I guess, that 14 has. Like, handing in a quest item was literally you had to select the quest item, but that makes no fucking sense when it's like, it's the only quest item you could possibly hand in, but it still asks you to hand them in, like, selected from a menu. Such an odd choice that I just never quite understand. Even for, like, this game, it's like, if I have the item and I can't do anything with it other than give it to you, just take it automatically. Time to doubt. Climb to doubt. Where's doubt? How do I doubt? Doubt. There we go. That's not doubt, that's like fucking yelling at him apparently. By rescue you mean murder all of the goblins, right? That's what we're doing. Now what? Touch. 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 Alright, I've successfully touched the henchman. Not south. Whoops. Whoops. What was the thing as well? Just on like Final Fantasy 16, which I like Final Fantasy 16. I do think that they didn't really think too much about the combat's good, but I feel like anything that's RPG in it is really not there. There's equipment, but equipment in Final Fantasy 16 is literally just like usually the exact same upgrade of like 5 points of damage. Like you get a new sword and it's almost always just 5 points of damage more than your previous one. And there's a fair amount, but it just feels so fucking worthless to even have that in the game if it's not really making that much of a difference. As well as like even the abilities in it. I'm fine with unlocking them, but it feels like you unlock all the basics very quickly and then proceed to just like you're waiting to like get the massive amount of points for the ultimates, which kind of render like mob fights worthless. Not to mention, Final Fantasy 16 will have like a massive area, maybe half the size of this area I'm in now in 14, and just nothing to do in them really. Like there's enemies littered around, there's chests, but because of the problem with equipment I mentioned, there's no real reason to go exploring. You'll never really find anything interesting enough to like go hunting for it. Like I really do like Final Fantasy 16 a lot, but it's got some problems that I think just they didn't really think about how this actually works if they make it primarily a fighting game sort of setup rather than an RPG basically. And it does feel as well that they didn't want. It's kind of like they were too scared of implementing more RPG mechanics into the game because it was going to interfere with the combat. So they straight up didn't. I feel sometimes, especially with a lot of like AAA titles, sometimes it feels like they just get really, really safe on like design choices, and it can be really fucking boring sometimes. Especially if anything just has like, it's an open world game. It's like, you enter it and it feels like you're just littered with like, can you go to like these points and just interact with something to collect it? That's most of what open world games are a lot of the time. Like a checklist of things to do on a map instead of something that's actually interesting that you want to explore. I'm really fucking liking this. This is Tifa's theme, but done in a Oh, jeez. It's T-Lopes. If you don't know T-Lopes, that is the guy who did the Sonic Mania soundtrack and Streets Rage 4, I think. Very, very good. Very good music he does. Please. Okay, I'm just gonna take a 10-minute break. And I just gotta feed some cats. I'll feed some cats. No, be right back, folks. Okay. Let's hop right back in. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Alright. Back to our lad. Ugh, my fucking shins. Run! Wait a second. No, it's just outside. Never mind. I thought they were telling me to go back to the city. Reckon I'll play for another maybe hour and a half. Just fuck about a bit more. I'll just progress the story until it like lets me open up a bit more and things. And maybe next stream I'll do nothing but crafting. Everyone's favorite. Crafting, gathering, fishing, doing the sightseeing logs, I guess. Black Loam. My next stream is going to be on Sunday. I'm ironing out my fucking stream details because they are all over the place, but it's just because I'm trying to figure out how to get everything lined up for New Year. It's looking like it's going to be Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. All just sort of relaxed fucking streams, nothing fucking serious. But the Sunday, I'm gonna take a look at the Christmas game I planned up. Nothing is more Christmassy than New York being under attack by some sort of mutant biological monsters. The RPG. Got him. Oh yeah, overpower has been changed to be. Got overpower was changed to be an AoE and not a cone. Whatever. Let's just hit this button a bunch of times. I'll probably kill everyone. Right. When in doubt, just mash overpower over and over again. There, we're down to 2 targets, which is much more manageable. I only intended to kill 2 of these guys. Not my fault. It's not my fault. They did this to themselves. Not my fault I'm murdering a entire population of pirates. Oh, I set up, so since I set up my new desktop layout, or I guess office area, I set up, I used to have my desktop hooked up to the TV, and that's kind of where I play games and mostly watch on my media. Set up Jellyfin server on desktop, and now the TV's like hooked up properly to that server, and it looks, or it's not it looks, it's just everything works kind of the way it was, but now I have access to an office space. I still have to like try just a few game streaming options, but it should be okay. But I'm happy that I basically made this change to my office without changing everything. Like, I wanted to keep like the living room for like couch games and stuff like that. Still stuff I want to set up. I actually have to send in light guns. So a while back they were like Kickstarters for light guns, like for modern systems. I got 2 and I've had them for ages, but I wasn't able to get 2 set up at the same time, so it's I kind of keep meaning to get back to and set up a Raspberry Pi that I've got for it. Just never really got around to it. Isn't this lad's chasing me, or should I even give 2 shits? Skog's through! I don't have any of the elite mark stuff unlocked, so there's no point fucking even looking at that large ladybug. Also continuing just Godot lessons for like game dev. It's fun so far. Like Godot feels very easy to use. And it's just keeping me kind of like knocking the rust off, so to speak. Just on programming and things. I assume I just gave this man like several piles of shit from the Aurochs. That must be what's happening. Do I seriously just have to do? I just did this. Just everyone come round. Everyone get real close. Yeah, everyone. Go on. It's a bad idea. I cannot recommend this. Actually, I can recommend this. That seemed to work exceptionally well. I mean, that guy could have done it himself. I don't feel like I was needed for that, really. Here's some stuff. Do. So this server seems to have bonus experience, I think, going on. That's welcome. Explains why I'm fucking level 14 already, so I thought you'd level up really slowly, but I don't remember leveling up this fast. Oh. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't drink from that. Pirates are stealing our ship. Fix that. Oh! I mean, oh! Drop some stuff. Be quick, in here. Oh. Whoop. My shins are fine. I'll be fine. Where's your shins? Like our talents are needed to beat up more people. Truly am the warrior of light, beating the shit out of people. Where we go and where is it? There in a jiffy. What about hunting logs there as well? Oh, really? No. Bees, dodos, megala crabs. Do standard shit. I could help in the fate, but I don't want to. Oh yeah, time to fucking remix Final Fantasy X. I'm sorry. The song is by DJ Cutman and it's called Una Study Shaolin. Quite a name. Yes, what's wrong, man? This is gonna be something stupid, like there's like very obviously evil looking fucking dudes offering drinks to people. Cat in that box. Cats are hiding in the box now. Kill all of them. Alright, just setting something there. A true knave. I could take him. Give me your harness. Jesus, that face. It's the shadowy cloaked man. Oh. Fucking look in his face. Yeah. It's one clay golem. How much could it hurt? When he said withstand this, did he mean that attack? Not that. Because yes, I can definitely withstand that. Dude, you were really relying on this golem taking me out, weren't you? To crush your enemies. Again, not really a challenge at all. He's gone. He's a ghost. Hey. Die. Time for a headache. Those look ridiculous. It's a flower girl. It's a flower girl. From Final Fantasy. You know, Queen. Those fucking goggles look terrible. I feel like they should let you see either, but they should not let you see anything else. So she just bangs into the nearest pole immediately. Oh, buddy, we're gonna need to get you new threads. His eye! His... He really gives two shits about him. Arrest this man. I seem different, like I'm a full cat man instead of cat boy. Because yes. Saunter on back. Hand in the just desserts. Go. Hey, Dagden. Run up. Okay. Cat's just staring at me. Unsure on what to do. Come here, Dag. Swear to God, I set up big old cushions on the lap so they can sit up, and they just refuse to. Oh man, I really need a fucking mount. I should wonder at what point I get it. I know you get it through the story, I can't remember when. Also, I should take a wee look at the mail. Yeah, no, I don't care. Just show me my fucking mail. Yeah, I'll take a look at that in a second. That's way too much mail. Too much mail. Put some back, please. What's the punishment? 50 lashes. Most pirates ain't much for laws. Yeah, that's what pirates kind of are known for. Each man must sail according to his own moral compass. Check on this. Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Is there a fucking Fall Guys event going on in here? Since when? I stopped playing for like, what, 3 months? And Square Enix got like time to merge with Fall Guys. Alright, Balderon, Aeron, whatever. What news do you have for me? Tell me your secrets, old man. Got access to rums. Leaves. Leaves, as I remember, were just, do you want to grind? Swiftly grind. Did it. I completed kind of the introduction stuff. I'm just giving recommendations, which is something that I think I never really fucking care about. Get with the quest. Alright, so one thing I need to do. That. Figure what I'll do is I'll do the next class quest. Up above. Do the next class quest. And see what time it is, and I might wrap up around 5 PM or whatever time after. Let's go a little bit further. Cats are distracting me simply by just like staring at the ceiling like something's above me. Possibly stink flies. Ujata. Go murder things. Go murder things, I guess. To be fair, I could probably just walk that easier just by teleporting it. I do. No, not that. There we go. I should take this route, it might be faster. Why is... Jesus Christ. I have a throwaway Twitter account at the moment. It's only just to follow a few select people who don't have accounts in other places, but I fucking hate Twitter. It has just turned to complete utter shit. That's something I'm seeing as well. Like, I'm on Blue Sky at the moment, and people are like... People on there are like complaining about the whatever vibes or posting etiquette people have from Blue Sky, but I feel like people are forgetting what's actually wrong with fucking Twitter at the moment. Yeah. And it's not just that every fucking post has like some weird alt-right dude responding to you. It's also that it's littered now with like... So, every single like thread or like any like feed that you have on Twitter is met with one post being from a blue check premium user that is just... It doesn't matter what you're saying, they're saying half the time it's complete utter nonsense. Like, it's usually just... Actually, I think everything is fine here and perfect. You're just being weird. Like, followed by another, like several other blue check people who are, again, being the same weirdos. And then every third post is almost always an ad for some weird, specific item to buy from, like, Temu or one of those, like... One of those shops that is just selling, like, complete garbage everywhere. And it's just constantly that. Like, you'll never actually really find your own posts, or people you follow's posts on Twitter anymore. It's gone, like... Seriously, they just want me to go back. But I fucking just... I really hate... I really hate Twitter at this point. It's completely utter shite. And I'm not like, it's like, Blue Sky is quieter, but honestly it's quieter because it doesn't have like algorithms aggressively serving you garbage. The For You feed on my Twitter for some reason has turned into like, it's just posting fights. Like, fights of like people, videos of people fighting, and I'm just like, at what point did I ask for this? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, Twitter? And then obviously Elon Musk being an absolute fucking head case is on there shitting himself. Shooting himself in the foot and then shitting his pants and claiming that he's playing 3D chess. Yeah, he's supposed to be to beat up things. You don't want me to go just to the same place I just was? I mean, almost. Over there. But, yeah, I'm like... And I've been to, like... Was it Mastodon and shit like that? Mastodon is nice, but Mastodon takes a shit ton of, like, setup to find the right groups and stuff to sign up for, to actually get feeds that are interesting for you. But Mastodon's kind of a pain in the arse for that as well. Wasn't a fantastic experience trying to, like, get that work up and running. Blue Sky's okay, but Blue Sky's missing a shit ton of, basic features. Like, you can't even post GIFs there, it seems. It's just images. And they don't seem to be, like, pushing for any of that stuff. Like, videos or stuff like that. They just seem to be going like, hey, we're gonna open up Blue Sky to be viewed by the public. And everyone's like... everyone's like, literally, can I make my stuff private? Blue Sky responding goes, no! Which is stupid. I don't understand how you're, like, they're messing it up themselves as well. But yeah, there's a ton of stupid things around the place. I don't even want to touch that Facebook one, Threads or whatever, because it's also just... I don't know, I just don't want to touch Facebook own shit. Yeah, as far as social media go, it's like a complete mess out there. I think the biggest issue is just that for a lot of artists, that is just how a lot of them network. Or for people who are kind of using it for professional matters, like, that is how they network. And they do need an outlet for somewhere else. Is there a reason why I can't? Okay. The targeting just decided it didn't want to actually target anymore. I fucking love the Cost of Assault music. I saw that as well. Final Fantasy Remake 2 Rebirth trailer. Looking Cloud on a goddamn Segway in like some stupid outfit. Like, I love that they're keeping in a lot of the stupid, goofy shit that Final Fantasy VII has. I'm expecting a fucking CPR minigame in that as well. And somehow to be more detailed than the original. Or the, using a dolphin to jump up to an electrical wire to get into, like, Junin for it. I feel like one thing with, like, some older games, especially Final Fantasy VII, people think it's a lot more serious than the game is a lot of the time. And some of the goofiness that's in there is, like, a high point. And yes, it is serious when it wants to be, but it's... having something that's lighthearted is also very important. There we go. What the shit's a skylift? What's that person wearing? And why is that person supervising? That is a very nice coat, I have to say. Kind of like a raincoat. Anyway. I should be standing around when I'm not really wearing pants for the people going like, oh. What are you wearing? I love your outfit. Just gonna be over here hitting some crabs. Crabs. No crab is safe from the... You're gonna leave, aren't you? No, it's a very large bee. Level 16 already. That's weird. can't think what the first dungeon is. Or what level it is. I know it's Sea Grot. Something like that. Sea place. Oh no. The potted plant. Let's hit this now, see it's fine. What is this? Alright, it's just that head. It's grand. I can probably get in here, hand in this quest, and then get a Chocobo Porter back to Limsa. I gotta save money somehow. Actually, I haven't paid attention. Did I get pants recently? I should check if I have pants. I have pants now. Grand. Crisis averted, people. I'm no longer in my undies. Not really noticing what equipment. I feel like equipment will come more into effect later. Right now, it's kind of like it's there. And when I unlock Glamours, it's literally just going to be hit the recommended button every time. Here. Get into this. Crystal. Early on, I'm probably going to use the Chocobo Porters a fair bit, but when I make enough money and stuff like that, I'm just going to be teleporting everywhere. Here. Beedling. Anyway. Gotta keep going. Just a few more quests. I might do that. Considering maybe these streams will be like very stupid, but just outfitting myself with gear instead of accepting quest rewards. That's a terrible idea, but I think I'm gonna do that. I'll need to. I think I'll need to actually really gain access to the other gathering jobs. Fucking bird. I don't know if I find him, but I feel that'll take ages. Let's leave him alone. Big crab. As I mentioned before, I'm reading up on like Warcraft lore. That game's fucking nuts. Also, they're like Blizzard's constant rise and fall. Well, not maybe rise and fall, maybe just rise and then fall. Be ridiculous. Well, that apparently they've been kind of testing the waters for charging more money for the next DLC for Diablo 4. I haven't touched Diablo 4 just because I just absolutely not happy with Blizzard and all of the shit they've been doing past couple of years, I guess now. And I don't mean in the game sense, I mean like in their treating their employees like garbage in general, kind of just being dismissive of a lot of claims and being creepy fucks. overall. I'd rather not be handing money over to that. One other thing I've been paying attention to is I haven't watched all of it because quite frankly it's terrible. Silent Hill Ascension, Konami's new Silent Hill thing. It's done by Genvid. It looks like such shit, but now people are going like, it's AI. Because there's a bunch of scenes that are so poorly put together that like they just... It feels like AI, and if they claim it's not, then Jesus, I can't imagine that being a good news for the writers. There's scenes where characters just go from like... just kind of like in a flash, just swap between angry and concerned about something. With no real in-between or general like shift in the scene, they just kind of snap. And the entire thing feels so wrong. Not to mention the myriad of other issues, like, wow, that shouldn't have microtransactions. Why does it have microtransactions? You can get cameos, and the cameos are, like, not just garbage, but I think your serious horror story is ruined by the screen lighting up with Wandering Forest Man will be played today by Cocksucker8989. That sort of shit is appearing on screen, and it's like, you've not thought about how any of this looks. Just in general, like, it didn't... I don't know what it was actually intended to be, but I think it could have just been, like, Until Dawn, or just one of those adventure games where it's mostly just you make small decisions for the characters and move on to the next scene. But they didn't. It's just an absolute nightmare. Alright, I want us back in Limsa. Handling these quests. But, Konami having was a Bloober team due to the Silent Hill 2 remake, and sure, it could be okay, but honestly, I've seen what Bloober team have done, and kind of key is the big plant. Key thing with Bloober team is that the medium was kind of a mess, not just... I like, gameplay is bad, but that's not a concern. What is a concern is just the fact that, like, they had writers... The writing in the medium is absolute shit, with an absolute fucking insulting ending. That just feels like your lesson here is to murder someone who's went through trauma. And that like, the only way to break the cycle of trauma, traumatic people attacking other people, is to murder anyone who has trauma. It's incredibly stupid. Like, and definitely, like, and before anyone goes, like, definitely not their intention, but, and well, hopefully it's not their fucking intention, but it's a case where if you cannot see this in your text, that's insane. Oh, yeah, no, and don't forget the sympathy for a pedophile in that game as well, which I'm just going, stop it. Like, the fuck, stop it. Like, it's a very irritating game to go through. And it sucks seeing them basically get the reins of Silent Hill 2, which is a very good game. And it was probably because of their weird dual world system where they showed the, like, alternate fucked up world and the real world side by side in the medium, which is bad. Straight up a terrible implementation that wasn't very interesting, because half the time whenever they had both worlds being displayed on screen, it was literally just, you don't need both views, essentially. We just look at, like, what everyone is actually has the content you're trying to move forward in. All in all, a very stupid game. And I don't really have high hopes for them, really. Like, I have high hopes for the remake, but only if past Silent Hill directors are, like, keeping them on incredibly tight leashes. And that's the only way I can really see them pulling this off effectively. Otherwise, I'd say they'd be changing scenes. Not necessarily, like, changing them as in, like, what is being said and stuff, but they would drastically change the tone if they could, of a lot of scenes. Or have characters literally spell out motivations and stuff, which would be just irritating to listen to. this it's like motives and themes and stuff will now suddenly just be read out by characters on screen. Or puzzles being characters just won't shut the fuck up about puzzles, explaining how to do the puzzle like from scratch and you've only seen it for a second. That is the bane of like almost any horror game's existence. Like, oof. What the fuck is this? What is this big do fan shit? Get off my fucking chat. What is this? Let me just delete that. Hey, any big do fucking fans out here? Jesus Christ. Some of these bots are fucking like trash. I wonder if there's anyone who ever like gets a bot who does that sort of thing where they just shit on a chat. And then we go like, you know what? I do want some Mountain Dew right now. I do want your piss water. Yeah. Give me the carbonated piss. Well, he's fucking all ready for me to go on another quest. Alright, I'm gonna end another one and then I'll call it a day. So via my Blue Sky if you have a link, but otherwise the schedule I have is updated. So it should be clear that I'm going to be playing on Sunday. I'm going to be playing a Christmas game. Hopefully I should be able to finish before Christmas ends. And yeah. But these streams, I do not worry about people hopping in, hopping out. Like, actually I don't really care about any streams. Folks, if you like only want to pop in for a second and you don't even care about what I'm saying, you're just kind of, or playing and saying, you just hop back out, that's fine. That's all I kind of want. I want the stuff to be background noise, if anything. And next time when I do it for Fantasy 14, I probably think I'm gonna just be probably doing fucking about crafting a wee bit. Crafting, gathering. Because that stuff is, it's weird, but that stuff is interesting to me. Or, it's relaxing, primarily. And hopefully I don't get content ID'd and have all of my audio stripped because I played Final Fantasy music during a stream that is mostly Final Fantasy. Now let's hand in this quest and I will go take a nap in my brand new in-room. I sort of like the dog goggles, but I don't know. Only sort of. I think they could be better. To bed. Or we cat man to bed. And I'll wake up my cats. So that they can entertain me or keep me warm because it is fucking freezing. Folks, keep warm. Please find any way to keep warm because it is going to get colder as we get closer into December. Oh, this is my room. It's pick up all my shit. I think that was a good first day. Dream fitting. Wait, do I have access to this shit yet? Bastards. Alright. Get a little care of that. Oh, it's nap time. This first big day in the world. I just got pushed around. Alright folks, thanks for being here, and I will catch you later. I'll be on Sunday, 1 PM GMT. We'll be playing a Christmas RPG that I love, that you love, everyone loves. And I'll see you later.